Hey everybody, how's it going? We're here with a timeless reading. Welcome. Alright, first card that we have out is Five of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles and Nine of Wands. Can be something that you're worrying about. Five of Pentacles is when you're in a spot where you're like, is it going to be okay? You can be worrying about something. It can be like worried about your health or worried about your finances or like something not feeling 100% within your life or like not how you like it to be in order for you to do what you want to be doing. So you can feel like you're limited by this. Having Page of Pentacles come through can be like getting some type of help with this, but you could also feel like what you don't have is the type of help you need, or what you don't have is the type of support that you need. You're being guided to be practical in your approach with this. I'm seeing Nine of Wands, so this just feels like a bit of a block, a bit of a challenge that you're experiencing right now. Can also, don't shy away from asking for help if you need it. I'm seeing the Devil, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This is a great opportunity to learn about what worries you, what pulls you into that place. Which it seems like you have spent time. Having Page of Swords and having Eight of Pentacles, this is like time that you've spent learning, trying to understand things. It seems too like maybe your experience is actually going to help you with whatever this is. Past attachments. The Devil and the Six of Cups, that's heavy. So yeah, you could be in a spot where you're worried. You could be in a spot where you're not feeling 100%. Like this can be feeling poorly. You can be feeling insecure. It's just Five of Pentacles can also be like, I'm sort of on my own to deal with this and I feel isolated. So it can be this feeling of like, I'm the only one in the world that's going through this right now. It can be like, nobody understands this, or it can be like, nobody's gonna help me, or it can just be a position where it's like, I wish I didn't have to go through this alone. It can be like that type of stuff, where just like something isn't feeling good, or you feel like I need access to this thing and I don't have that, or like my body isn't working in the way that I want it to. It's like all of those different things. Can be one thing, can be multiple things. Having Page of Swords here, this is about you scoping this out and being like, what is this telling me? What am I learning from this? Because I think that it's showing you too where you may have these like perceived weaker points even. Like these types of things are the things that get to you. Now, what is that saying? Like, what does that mean? What are the implications of that? I'm seeing this is actually helping you with the work that you currently have going on right now within your life that you may be feeling like you're struggling through. It's like something that you're tending to, something that you're working on, but something that you may not be feeling great about right now. Something about the past is making this difficult too. And it needs to be released. This is stuff that's still being held on to. This is associated with pain. I'm getting the word struggling coming through. Having the Devil and having Six of Cups can be like an obsession with the past, like refusing to let go and refusing to carry forward with something. But it's something that you feel like traps you. It doesn't feel liberating. So this isn't something that you look back on and you're like, I feel so happy when I remember this. It's something that you look back on and you're like, that was so happy and I don't feel happy now, I actually feel miserable now. Or it can be like something that we don't like that happened in the past that we're not letting go of. But more than anything, it's about holding on to the past so tightly that you're not allowing yourself to see the present in a more objective way. So it's very like subjectively penetrated by this attachment to the past, to what no longer is, whether it be something that you like thinking about or that you don't like thinking about. Some of you, I'm seeing certain things be pleasant. Some of you, I'm also seeing pain involved. It can also be a mix of the two as well. This is about your healing journey. Having 9 of Wands and having 3 of Swords, you can be like, I'm feeling like a block that's associated with my healing journey. This is just a karmic, it's like, I commonly use the word karmic test for Knight of Wands because that's what it can feel like, but it's really like whatever you perceive in that realm. It's like a karmic challenge that we're going through. It's like a karmic block, an energetic block. And when I say karmic, I mean like cause and effect. Like something happened and now you're feeling impacted by that. And so you're going through something that feels like you're struggling right now. This is bringing up pain for you. That means that why this is so important is because what this is bringing up for you are fears related to like the wound, fears related to the pain. Like this is feeling very Chiron to me. Chiron in your birth chart is what I'm referencing. So, why you can learn from what's coming up that you're not feeling good about is it's telling you more about the like origination of this wound, of the wounding, of the pain. So that's why it's important. It's like, it's putting you on the trail to lead you back to it, to a trail that is only triggered when you're in positions like this. So let's say that, let's use an example. Okay, so since we're seeing Pentacles, let's use the most obvious one that has to do with money. Let's say that you're in a spot where you're like, I'm really struggling, I'm worried about money, and you're not feeling abundant. It's like very much a lack mentality that you have. This popping up is allowing you to find the trail back to where this is coming from. Like, why is this something that you worry about? Because not everybody worries about this. It's only those of us that have a wound that's associated with this. And this is just an example. It can be lots of different things that this can be bringing up for you. So it can be like, where did this originate? Was I worried about money when I was younger? Did my parents struggle? Like, did this happen? Did that happen? Did I feel like my needs weren't going to be met? So it's bringing you all the way back to the genesis of this. But without this thing being triggered, without you dealing with this, so this situation is giving you the opportunity to follow that trail back and get to the bottom of this, so this can be healed, so this can be recognized, so this is something that you can process through. It's definitely associated with something that is from a time prior that you're still feeling impacted by. So it's like when this wound gets triggered and starts like festering, you start feeling this way, and it happens. Every time something like pinches the nerve of this, you start feeling this. So that's why I'm seeing Page of Swords be here. It's like, what can you learn from this? And it's learning to get on the trail to bring you back to what this is. This is going to help you with the current work that you have going on, with the progress that you've been making, with what you've currently been working on. It's heavy lifting because this is coming back to something that you feel attached to that's connected to pain. An attachment ultimately to something that wasn't. Like, I think things should have been this way, but they weren't that way, and that's why I have a wound about that. It's like those sorts of things. That's why the devil is connected with the 6 of Cups. It's like something that one still is refusing to let go of because of a lack of acceptance, and so it has not been integrated. So every time that it gets touched, you feel the pain from that, but it's coming through in a way where you feel pain, or where you feel insecure, where you're not feeling well, like not feeling 100%, you're worried about things, like that sort of stuff. You're feeling isolated, you're feeling alone. So that's what I'm seeing all of this come back to. This is definitely a personal thing that's being worked on here. Some of you too, whatever this is that you have going on right now, that you're working on right now, you may be doing some type of like research or very curious in a space where you may feel very open and absorbent, and that's connected with what you currently have going on or what you're currently working through. And I'm seeing pain, I'm seeing it be directly associated with stuff from the past. So this can be like childhood stuff. It's just like anything from the past. It can also be a choice whether or not you express this to, or like even what you do with this. Like, what is this offering to you and how are you going to take that offer? There can be stuff associated with taking a break or needing time to yourself or needing time to heal, like that sort of thing as well. I think that like this mourning process, like this integration that's happening, like where you're feeling like this, see this person is crying on there. And it's like a very like dark card too, just like the feeling and the heaviness of it energetically. This is you moving on from that. So some of you had been feeling isolated, but you're not going to be feeling isolated for too much longer. Because I'm seeing someone here that you're connecting with, that you feel happy to connect with. And I'm hearing that spending time in a way that you enjoy. And I'm also seeing the Ace of Swords too, which can bring you to a spot where you feel like you're seeing things clearly. Because when you're in a position where you're feeling like this and like not feeling up for things or not feeling up to things because the world is just feeling very heavy and like living is just feeling very heavy, you feel kind of like you get sucked into something. And so whatever this is that you're connecting with, it seems like outside of this, it's going to like pull you out of that. And you're going to be able to look at that and be like, oh, that was my perspective when I was down there, you know, like dealing with this and moving through this. But I'm definitely seeing some heavy, heavy themes coming up that are associated with past stuff. But it's stuff ultimately that we feel trapped by, that we're trying to, like the reason for addressing this and healing this is to liberate yourself from the past so you can be fully in the present. Because that attachment to the past keeps part of you there and part of you here. And so you feel like you're not all complete right now. So this is about cohesion. I'm seeing Capricorn here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.